Hey, are you a product designer that's ever wondered why you keep getting ghosted or why you haven't heard back from recruiters? After reviewing hundreds of portfolios and talking with many hiring managers over my 8-year career as a product designer, I've noticed these same patterns come up. So in this video, I'm going to share the 3 biggest mistakes that are quietly killing your portfolio and show you exactly how to fix them. Let's start with a mistake that almost nobody talks about, but it might be the reason why recruiters never even click your portfolio link to begin with, and that's poorly designed site preview images. Here's what I mean. When you share a link to your portfolio on sites like LinkedIn or X, that little image that shows up, that's your first impression. It's basically the packaging or the book cover for your portfolio, and most designers completely overlook it. I recently came across this post on X where a hiring manager from Linear was looking for designers, and he asked them to drop links to their portfolios. And what stood out to me wasn't the portfolios themselves, it was the preview images. Most of them were blank or just poorly designed. And I don't bring this up to pick on these designers. I bring it up because it's a great example of how something so small can quietly hurt your chances before anyone even lands on your portfolio. Because if your preview image doesn't show any work or spark some sort of curiosity, your portfolio link will almost always be skipped. So here's how to fix it. Design your preview image like a mini portfolio cover. The simplest thing to do is to include 1 to 2 strong visuals from your best projects. It should make people curious and excited to see your full portfolio, because if they never click that link, it doesn't matter how beautiful or polished your portfolio is, they'll never see it. Hey, quick question for you. Based on you watching this video, you're either overwhelmed working on your portfolio or you've been putting it off because you dread going through that daunting, time-consuming process of even starting working on your portfolio. If that's you, I wanted to let you know about my favorite template, Lo-Fi. It's designed to help product UI UX designers like you make the process easier and launch your portfolio in hours, not weeks, so you can land more opportunities without the headache of overthinking the design. So if you're finally ready to build a portfolio that stands out and actually gets you hired, click the link in the description below. Now, back to the rest of the video. So let's say you earn the click, they're on your site, you've cleared that first hurdle, but now you've got about 3 to 5 seconds to convince them to stay, which leads me to the next mistake, not showing your work above the fold. Unfortunately, most design portfolios look like this. They have a headline sort of describing what they do, some subtext, and a CTA. And that's pretty much it. Here's the thing, hiring managers and recruiters, they are reviewing dozens of portfolios in one sitting. So if they have to put in too much effort to find your work, they're likely gonna leave your portfolio and just move on to someone else. The easiest thing to fix this is to show your work above the fold as high up on the page as possible, like this, where your work is the hero and it's the first thing people see when they land on your portfolio. Why? Because this gives hiring managers and recruiters a reason to stick around and dig deeper into your portfolio. Let's assume that up to this point, you've done everything right. Your site preview image looks great and your work is above the fold, but there's still one last mistake that can quietly kill your chances when you're at the finish line, even after you have them interested, and that's burying your contact details. I see this all the time. Designers with beautiful portfolios, but their contact details are hidden. It's usually very small, tucked away at the very bottom of the page in the footer. Here's the problem. If a recruiter or a potential client can't easily contact you, they're less likely to follow up. And it's not that they don't like your work, it's that you're making it too hard for them to take that next step. And you have to think about it from their perspective. If they're reviewing dozens of portfolios back to back, even the smallest bit of friction could cost you an opportunity. So the key idea here is simple. Make your contact details as obvious as possible. It should be the easiest thing to find on your portfolio. The solution here is actually pretty simple. So in addition to including your contact details in the footer of your portfolio, you also want to include your contact information, things like your email or even a contact me button in the header of your portfolio as well. This way, it's easy for people to find and they can access it no matter where they are on the page. All right, so to recap, if you want your portfolio to stand out, focus on these 3 things. Number 1, don't neglect your site preview image. Number 2, show your work above the fold as high up on the page as possible. And third, make it extremely easy dead simple for people to get in contact with you. And if you enjoyed this video, I wanted to also remind you about my latest Framer template, Lo-Fi. It's designed to help product UI UX designers just like you launch a portfolio that stands out and cuts through the noise without spending weeks stuck overthinking the design.